So about a year ago, up here at Shades of the Past, Rick Love and John McLeod and Steve Tracy that I work for, along with Brian Brennan of Street Rodder and Bobby Alloway and his gang, came up with the Triple Crown of Rotting.
The Triple Crown of Rotting was basically envisioned to be an award that was the best of the best. And what better place to have it than at the Shades of the Past that already has such a great outpouring of some of the best cars you'll see anywhere.
You could think of it almost like the Lombardi of hot rodding. I mean, just this crown that you would love to have as your center jewel.
We're here at the 34th annual Shades of the Past, held at Dollywood Splash Country here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And it's kind of a big deal. Yes, it's the 34th annual, but it's the first annual Triple Crown of Rotting. So here we are, we've got the nucleus of an idea. What should we do for a Triple Crown of Rotting? And that led to a conversation with Rick Love and Steve Tracy and Bobby Alloway. And out of that came the best street rod, the best street machine, and the best street cruiser. And the Triple Crown was intended to recognize the fact that, yes, a car is beautifully painted and beautifully detailed, but if you look at a car, it'll tell you what it is. It'll tell you if it's a custom, if it's a street rod, it's a street machine, it's a street cruiser. It's the build style. It's the heart and soul about the car.
Brian and I got to talking about what's your favorite show and what's your favorite event and what does this award mean. And in this changing world of our hot rodding, we kind of came up with, well, Shades ended up being our favorite show. And then we got talking about the awards, the Riddle Awards, the Amber Award, what did they mean? And some of them are getting drama, some are getting politics, and we're going all talking about this. And this award kind of evolved out of this conversation.
So all of the design was handled by Classic Instruments, who also did the machine work on the tower and the base, and they also 3D printed the cars. Once they had the base and the tower machine and the car 3D printed, they sent those to us at Advanced Plating. And they were just raw machined aluminum, and we went through the steps of polishing the base and polishing the tower before we nickel and chrome plated them.
They're approximately 18 inches tall, they weigh about 20 pounds each, and they come in a handmade box, which through the incredible courtesy and generosity of John McLeod's dad, who happened to be a wood pattern maker back in the old days in Detroit.
My dad's very talented, and he created the crates that the awards come in as well. So a little bit of my family comes from it, and some Michigan wood comes from it.
And if you look at the top of the box, you'll see what the award is and what's inside and who the founding fathers were. So I'm going to start out with the best street cruiser. Happens to be a little black car over here. It's a 1953 Studebaker. Paul Gillum's the owner. Alan Johnson's the builder. We're going to move into the street machine category, which 10 years ago you never thought you would have heard someone from Street Rodder talking about street machines, but the reality is that's where we are. The best street machine of the year, the owner is Casey Hornick. It's a 1970 Cuda, little white one right behind you. And the builder is Zach Ingram. All right, we got one last one, and it's going to be best street rod. That's where my heart has lied for many, many years. And the man who's winning this today, the husband and wife team, very good friends in the magazine, have been with us through a lot of things, have seen us do a lot, but we'd sure like to. Where's Wes Rydell hiding? I knew he'd be hiding behind the shade there. Come on over here, both of you. He has a 1940 Olds. Now it's tucked away in the corner over here. We hope we've come up with an award that the average hot rodder goes, yeah, I get it. I see what they're giving it to, the kinds of cars. I see how the cars are being judged. That's very cool. I can get behind it. So hopefully we've got something that's going to help the industry for years to come.